Nation of Fitin10, welcome to day 70 of the 2022 Fitin10 challenge. The final day, and as I'd mentioned in the beginning, the challenge goes by super fast. Unless you're like 5 years old, 10 weeks is not long, right? 10 weeks is certainly not long. And I sent out an exit strategy last night. This is the exit strategy that you will hopefully follow when you finish the challenge. And it does go through, depending on which group you fall into, an 18 to a 20 week plan in terms of your macronutrients. And when it comes to the exercise portion, I'm not going to go through this in detail because you have it. But the exercise portion of it, I'm going to recommend that you keep up doing 3 classes per week as a minimum. Okay, whether it's online or in the studio with us. And that you keep doing cardio. Okay? Now your cardio doesn't have to be interval based, but I would recommend that it's a variety of different things just to avoid the monotony and keep your interest level up, and also vary your intensity. Sometimes go hard, sometimes not. Okay, the other thing I want you to pay attention to are your total number of daily steps that you take. Okay, this is really important. Okay, your non-exercise activity is really important. Okay, so have a look through it. It's not long. It's only about 2 pages long. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. All right. Question about how to maximize or how to make your scan look better. My suggestion is this: whatever amount of carbohydrates that you're having, okay, that I've given to you, try to increase them by, say, let's be conservative and increase them by about 50%. Okay, and do this the day or two. Let's just be conservative. Let's say the day before. Do it before, the day before your scan, and try to avoid any exercise within 24 hours of your scan. Now, I realize this video is a bit short for you. This message is a bit short for some of you because your scan is tomorrow. But even tonight, if you can have a couple meals that are a little bit higher in carbohydrates, make sure you salt your food well, drink plenty of water, okay? Not alcohol, all right? Alcohol will make your scan look worse. All these things are going to help to hydrate you and make your lean body mass look better. All right, it's gonna make your scan look better. It's gonna make your body fat percentage look a bit lower. All right, so we might as well take all the precautions necessary to try to make the scan look better, okay? So increase your carbohydrates, your total carbohydrates by about 50% for the day. If you can, spread that out through the day, okay? Like, don't have a whack load of carbohydrates in one meal. Just have it evenly sparse throughout the day through your 3, 4, 5 meals, whatever it is that you're having. Make sure you salt your food well, drink some water, and leave it at that, okay? Again, try to avoid exercise. We just want to keep the glycogen up in the muscle, okay? All right. There was a little bit of feedback here, not feedback, sorry. There are still some things I want to read from the weekly Fitin10 check-in, so let's do that. This person writes, everything feels good up to this point. Definitely feel stronger with more stamina. Now that it's the final week, my focus is on continuity. Without following the Fitin10 regime, how will I maintain a healthy fitness routine? Okay, well, we already kind of went through that. Check out your exit strategy that I sent to you, okay? If you don't do our classes, which I'm going to highly recommend that you do, but if you don't, okay, if you're not coming to the gym and doing our classes, try to do the online classes. If you're not going to do either of those, then I would suggest try to do at the very least the programs that we send out to you, which have the videos. All right, but the supervision and the group atmosphere, I think, is going to be more motivating and more supportive. And let's not forget that there's going to be some accountability there as well. Tips for staying fit post Fitin10. Again, this comes back to the exit strategy. Make sure you get lots of steps in per day, roughly 8,000 per day. Okay, that's a good number. That's reasonable. Try to do cardio 3 or 4 days per week, 30 to 45 minutes per session, varying intensity. And do weight training a minimum of 3 times per week. Do resistance training 3 times per week. Okay, heavy resistance training 3 times per week. That is my my advice to you. Okay, when it comes to the diet aspects, take a look at the exit strategy once again. But keeping your macros, even if you just wanted to stay with something that is static, keeping your macros somewhere in between or somewhere within the range of macros that I gave you. Okay, I would try to go with more like in the middle because your protein got higher. All right, and so I raised your protein throughout the challenge, or at least I raised the percentage of your protein. Well, both of those things. So keep that going and have a look at your total calories. All right, eat real whole food and try to get a good amount of protein per meal, 20 to 30 grams every single meal. All right, you guys? All right, listen, I want to tell you that it takes a lot of courage to do something like this. And kudos to you for continuing, for trying, and for showing up. And like I said, this is my area of comfort. This is probably not your area of comfort. So I commend you for taking on this challenge. And let's just see where you land with your scan. Don't take this to heart. It's just a small little sliver of the bigger picture, right? That is your ongoing repertoire of what you're going to do to maintain your health and fitness going on into the future, right? Because we've got to keep this up. Okay, forget about even just the physicality, we got to think about our health. All right, you've got to think about your health, especially each and every one of us, because we're just getting older, and most of the people in this challenge are, we're at least in our 30s. A lot of us 40s and 50s. We got some people in the challenge that are in their 60s as well. Okay, so we want to think about our physicality, our health, our mental health, and of course, yes, we do care about our physical looks as well, right? But ultimately, we've got to think about our health, and we've got to think about a strategy that we keep going with. Remember, the more you practice something, the easier it will get. The more you do something, the easier it is. Like, it is so easy for me to go to the gym and train. So easy, because I've done it so many times. So the more that you do it, the easier it becomes. The more that you do it, the easier it becomes. So you've got to keep going. You've got to keep going. Okay, let's get to the message of the day. Wow, I did really well in this video. I was expecting this video to be like 20 minutes. And you've heard me say it again. Excuse me, you've heard me say this already. I'm going to say it again. Don't forget, you can start late. You can start over. You can be unsure. You can act differently. You can try and fail. And you can still succeed. Don't forget, you can start late. You can start over. You can be unsure. You can act differently. You can try and fail. And you can try and fail, 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 and 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 you can still succeed. The past does not dictate the future. The more you try, the closer you will be to getting to where you want to be. That I can guarantee you. Okay? Positive energy, positive vibes, believe in yourself, for the love of God, give some gratitude. The finale, Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. It's up in Calendly. I will send out an email. And for those of you who did before and after photos, I will get those to you in the next couple of weeks. Okay, I'm gonna try to get them to you ASAP within the next week. But give me just a bit of time here. I am going away on Wednesday, so I'll do my very, very best, okay? Good luck, you guys. I am always here, so please feel free to reach out to me. Okay, either make an appointment with me at the gym or email me, mark@ironsaint.com, and I am always here for you. And let's keep this up. Let's keep it up. Let's stay positive, and let's keep shooting towards a better future for ourselves, right? I'll see you at your scan if I haven't already seen you, and if not, I will see you at the finale.